Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually announcing that I'm doing a no spend challenge for April, and I want you guys to be able to do it along with me.
I'm so tired of love songs, tired of love songs, tired of love songs, tired of love.
So if you haven't seen my no spend video that I did back in January, I will actually link it up above and down below for you to go check out, because I went into a lot of detail about how much I ended up saving and how much I ended up spending. I show you all of my bills and how much I pay for them every single month. So you should definitely go check that out, because it really, I break down everything for you. Now for this video, I'm just announcing that I'm going to be doing a no spend challenge in April, and this is with myself and my husband, but I thought it would be great for me to help you guys do it as well. So I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. It's going to start on April 1st and it will end on April 30th, the end of April. I'm actually going to create a special Facebook group for it, especially for those of you that may have questions that you want answered, or if you need to contact me about something, or even if I have some special tips or tricks, or just motivation in general. So I will link that down below in this video. That way you can go check it out and become part of the no spend group community that I'm going to start building, because I really love this. I was able to save $1,200 back in January, and for April I want to try and save $2,000. I just actually got a promotion, if you want to say, at work. Instead of working part-time, I am now working full-time, so it'll be really cool to see just how much more money I'll get to save now in April compared to when I was working in January. And so that we get this started is that you want to add up all of your main bills that are absolutely necessities. So for instance, things like your groceries and food, your gas if you have to travel to work, your mortgage or rent payment, any kind of bills that are like electricity. Like obviously you can't live without electricity. Now bills that aren't necessities, that you don't need, you definitely need to sit down and think about maybe either rid of them altogether or just postponing them for your no spend month, and then maybe later on down the road you might be able to get rid of them. I, for instance, got rid of all of my book subscriptions that I was doing. I was listening to a lot of audiobooks on this book subscription service called Scribd, and it was $8.99 a month. That's not a big deal. But I decided that instead I was going to use the library system, because I could save that $9 every single month, and that adds up at the end of the year. And so especially if you have a bunch of subscription services, if you have 4, 5, 6, those really add up. They could be hundreds of dollars worth in the long run. So really sit down and think about if there's a cheaper option, or if there's even a free option instead of paying for that subscription service. So definitely for the no spend month, you definitely need to see if you can go without it. The ones that I did keep Netflix and Hulu, although we don't pay for Hulu. It comes for free with our phone bill, or I guess you want to say free, but it's not something that we actually pay out of pocket. It just came when I upgraded my phone. And so with Netflix, paying for the 2-screen option, and I decided to save a little money and go down to the 1-screen option, because we can all take turns watching it if we need to. And so we saved a couple dollars with that. But with Netflix, that is one of the only entertainment things that we actually do in our no spend month. So I did decide that was important for us to keep. Now, for instance, movies, we do go to a lot of movies at the movie theater. And so when I do a no spend month, normally I say that movies are off limits. Now, here in April, the new Avengers Endgame movie is coming out, and we've been wanting to see that for forever. We're huge Marvel fans, and so I am making an exception for this April no spend. And right now here in March, I'm actually putting aside $20 for the movie. We're not gonna get popcorn or drinks or anything like that, literally just for the movie, setting aside $20 in cash. That way I already have that set aside for that movie. But that is the only thing that we're gonna spend money on that's extra in the month of April. And since I knew that that was coming up, I on purpose planned it. So normally when I plan a no spend month, I try and make sure that there's not anything that we're gonna do. If you know that you're gonna travel in the month, don't plan a no spend month. Just don't do it. If you know that there's your birthday or something like that, like don't plan a no spend month. So in January, you know, you just kind of spend a lot of money for Christmas. You're not really doing anything. So that was a really good one. Here in April, we're just working a lot. And so I may even do a no spend in May because again, we're working a lot. And then we take all our like vacations and stuff in like June. So that's really good for us to save the money. So that way we can put it towards some of the vacation in the summertime. So you really want to kind of figure out if this is going to be a good month for your no spend, because you don't want to just fail right off the bat because you knew that you were going to have to buy a uniform for your kid for school or something like that. So once you have all your necessary bills written all up, they're absolutely like, you absolutely can't live without them or you would die, or you know, they would take your house from you. Then you want to add all those up, and you want to take all of your income that you earn in 1 month and you want to add all that up and you want to subtract those two. That is the number that you want to hit to save in the month of April. So take all of your income, everything that you make, and everything that you need to absolutely spend, and whatever's left over is what you want to save for April. So that's going to be your absolute goal. I haven't done this yet. I actually need to do it again because I haven't done it since January. So right now here on camera, I'm just gonna say my main goal is 2,000. If you do follow me in the No Spend Challenge group, I will actually post my actual number, and then I will probably do an updated what I saved in April no spend video at the end of April or the beginning of May to let you guys know. But 2,000 is really what I'm shooting for. If I can save more than that, that would be absolutely amazing. It would just be awesome, because that's definitely going to go right into our savings account, and then we can use it for some of the bigger purchases that we need, like building a fence in the backyard or a bathroom upstairs in our house. We can use it for some renovation things. I know that the money that I saved sounds like a lot, and back on my other no spend video, I got a lot of people saying, you know, that they can't save $1,200, they can't save $2,000, and I completely understand that. And so I had put a disclaimer in my other video, and I'm going to say it again. All of our money is different. Everyone works different jobs. Everyone has different things. And so you might be saving less money than me. You might be saving more money than me. It's all going to depend just really on your individual needs and goals. So if you have a really hard time saving money and a lot of times you're living paycheck to paycheck, you still should try and do the no spend challenge, because if you really, really look at things, you might be able to save $100 this month. And $100 can go a long way if you live paycheck to paycheck. So really focus on, even when you have like the necessities like groceries, are you actually buying the groceries that you just need on a minimal amount to, you know, eat and live? You know, are you buying way too many snacks? Are you buying way too many, you know, new products that you want to try? Because I do that all the time, and my grocery bill can get really expensive if I'm like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try this, I want to try this, instead of just sticking to my list, sticking to what I need. Also, are you spending too much money in gas, driving around all the time? Could you possibly ride bike to work or walk to work? I've definitely done that before in my younger years. Not that I'm old, but we live far away from work at the moment. But I used to ride bike to work because it was right down the road, and I saved money on gas that way. Do you drink a lot of alcohol or smoke? You could try and cut those types of habits out, and you could probably save money that way. So really think about what you're already spending money on and try and cut those corners when you can. Also, if you need more income, you might be able to pick up a couple hours babysitting or walking some dogs or selling items on the Facebook, like selling pages, the marketplace, or Amazon or eBay. I've definitely done that, and I've made a couple $1,000s selling just items that we haven't been using any longer. And so you definitely want to try that out and see, you know, maybe there is, it could be even little things. I've sold my old winter coat for like $15. It all adds up, and that later can be used for other things that you may need in the future. If you have any more questions about this no spend challenge, you can definitely leave them down below in a comment. I would love to hear from you guys because I really want you to do this with me. Again, make sure you join that Facebook no spend challenge group that I am creating, because you can even have more questions, and I'll be in there all the time answering them, sharing tips and tricks, things like that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you get to save some money for the month of April. I will see you all in another video. Bye guys.
I'm so tired of love songs, tired of love songs, tired of love songs, tired of love. Just wanna go home, wanna go home, wanna go.